Today's hike, the Mount Montagu Loop. The trail to Cathedral Rock gradually ascends along a rivulet teeming with plant and animal wildlife. After the sign turnoff, the hike towards the summit becomes steeper and requires a bit of rock scrambling and climbing. The Cathedral Rock summit sits at 880 meters, or 2,887 feet. From Cathedral Rock, continue along the ridge trail towards the Montagu Thumbs. Parts of the Montagu Thumbs traverse are quite steep, but eventually lead to a plateau with a nice view of Mount Montagu. Continuing along the trail from this plateau, you will reach a junction with a small diversion, which leads to a day shelter. Just above the shelter is a boulder with a great view. Continue through the Pandonian scrub to eventually meet the Mount Montagu track. A short, well-marked path leads to the summit, which sits at 1,063 meters, or 3,488 feet. Excellent views of the Wellington Range present themselves, and on a clear day, you can see as far as the Tasman Peninsula. After descending the summit, continue the loop towards Wellington Falls. The trail is less marked here and primarily switches to rock cairns. The last bit of the descent to the falls can be very slippery and steep, so take extra precaution here. Carefully cross the Northwest Bay River to find a short detour with excellent views of Wellington Falls front on. The final walk back to the start of the trail is very well trodden, though it can be particularly muddy. Excellent views of Cathedral Rock and the Montagu Thumbs present themselves along the way. The final descent down the siphon track is very muddy and steep, averaging between a -20 to -30% grade, with the steepest portion around -60%. After following the old pipeline, the siphon track eventually opens and reconnects to the Cathedral Rock track. In summary, the Mount Montagu Loop walk via Cathedral Rock is about 16.8 kilometers, or 10.4 miles. with a total elevation gain of 1,063 meters, or 3,488 feet. The trail is well marked to Cathedral Rock, but becomes more vague the further along you go. Be prepared for mud along this hike, as much of the track is along a rivulet. Depending on individual fitness level, estimate a moving time of about 5 to 7 hours, and be sure to allot any extra time as needed to relax and take in the views. See you on the next hike.